All right, so today I wanted to talk about masculinity and what it is and how to build it, because masculinity is something you can build on and it's something you can start at a young age as a man. So, defining masculinity is basically masculine traits that are good or bad, but any trait can be made good or bad. So, the ones that we're going to look at today is confidence, competence, and conscience. So, confidence basically, you know, you have confidence in yourself to be able to do something. It could be false confidence, it could be experience guided confidence. It's both. But the one you definitely want to build on is if you got experience in something and your confidence is based in reality and not just based off the idea that you can do something that you've never done. Now, there are times that you are going to be called to do something that you've never done, and in that case, that takes courage. and it doesn't necessarily mean it's confidence, but basically, you don't know what you're doing, but you're going to learn. You're going to move forward and trial and error it, which takes confidence, and or that is confidence. Going into something, knowing that you can learn it. You may not know it yet, but knowing that you can learn it, having confidence in yourself to be able to eventually do this task, or to basically have the courage to be able to go into this task, and the confidence to be able to know that you can learn it, or know what to do if you don't learn it. And that takes trial and error too. Knowing how to react in certain situations will require a lot of trial and error and experience. So basically, you build experience. So competence, that's where the experience comes in. So you're going to be learning how to do things, troubleshoot things. You can have very false guided competence because it seems like people that don't know how to do something are overly confident on being able to do it. Some people are just gonna be that way. They don't know anything about computers or how difficult it can be to write a program. They'll go into it super confident and then be humbled by the time that they get into writing the programs. So something about competence that you need to be able to do is when you don't know something, don't be overly confident about doing it. Go into it humbly and focus, learn, build that competence through experience. Don't be overly confident about things you don't know, and don't trash people who've been doing it for a long time. Learn from people. Find out who's an expert at this certain field or certain area, and then learn from them. And don't just go in and think, oh, okay, boomer, get out of the way. I don't have anything I can learn from you. And then conscience, you definitely need to be able to believe what you're doing is the right thing. Conscience, a lot of conscience can be built off of your religion. So if you're a Christian like myself, your path in life can really be affected by what you believe is right and wrong. And you should, if you got a conscience, you should be following it. So you should have a set core value and be able to build off of that, go and decide what direction to take in life based off of that. You can't just say, oh, I'm a Christian, I know exactly what to do because the Holy Spirit's going to lead me. You need to learn. You need to open the Bible and actually see what it says. That way you have something when you hit a situation where you need to use that conscience, it will automatically be there. So I've read about this. I know what it says in the Bible about this, and I'm going to go the direction that I need to take in order to do the right thing. And then also it takes courage. I mean, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to pull you the wrong way. And it's going to take courage in order to go the right way in a lot of circumstances. And you'll be put in situations where you're going to have to and you're going to have to choose between right and wrong, and people are going to hate you for doing the right thing. It happens. So ways that you can start building it at a young age is the courage part of it. You're going to be in situations where you're going to have to do something, or you're not going to want to do something because you might fail, or you might look stupid, or you might do something cringe. You need to be able to you need to be able to feel the cringe. Go into a situation and just do it. Do it. Feel the cringe. Screw up and build confidence from there. You don't screw up and then give up. You screw up, try again, do it better. And that will give you competence through that process. And then you'll have some actual confidence based off of experience, which will greatly help you in the future. So one thing you could do is if you're afraid of sports, a certain sport, because you might get hurt, or you just don't like to compete because losing sucks and it hurts. That's a way you can build your confidence. Step into a situation that you know does not that's not going to be against your morals and your conscience. So let's say playing football might be something that you could do in order to build your confidence, because you might be afraid to do it because you might get hurt. That was my situation. So growing up, had no desire to play sports. The only reason I did it is because everybody else was doing it. But now, looking back, I'm glad I did. I guess peer pressure in that circumstance was a good thing. But there's going to be times in life that you're going to be afraid to do stuff. And if you force yourself to do it and make it through as a character building moment, and you're going to get confidence through that, confidence through experience, and you also get some good competence built out of it. So there you go. There's something that you young men could do, is try out for sports if you're afraid of it. Another thing is you can just, if you're afraid of approaching a girl because you're going to get rejected, do it. And then feel the rejection, feel how bad it is, and then move on. Grow from it. Learn from it. Don't let it hold you down. So part of get back up whole theme, just get back up and try again. It's nothing new. I mean, a lot of this stuff has been said before, but for some reason we just need to keep saying it, and people need to hear it and then hear your life experience. So basically, yeah, mine was I approached a lot of women, got rejected a lot, and I learned from it, and I didn't give up, didn't let it. It definitely. I let the pain sink in and feel it, and then I moved on. So eventually, just kept trying and found my wife. Met her at church through a singles group that we both ended up going to on the wrong day. It was me, two other guys, and then her. We all showed up on the wrong day. So then I guess I won. I guess I won out of them. And yeah, keep trying. Keep going into situations that you think are scary. Do it. And learn from it. I was afraid to work on cars. So I didn't know a whole lot about vehicles, and I didn't really care to know about them. And I basically got to the point that it was either I start working on the vehicles, or the vehicles are going to take away all my money through mechanic bills. So ended up having a car that broke down. Took what little money I had at the time, bought another one that ended up being a money trap for mechanics to take my money. So I was basically forced into that situation. So I had to look at look at my alternatives and make a decision, and then had to do the thing that I did not want to do because I was afraid of working on cars because I didn't know anything about them, and I didn't really. I mean, it's not that I knew general mechanical knowledge about them, but I just didn't want to do it because I was afraid I might screw something up, might end up with a wheel flying off. But anyway, it was just very unfounded fears. So one thing I would suggest is basically fix something. Learn how to fix stuff. Build some confidence and competence around that. Automobiles are a great thing because they're always breaking. I run another YouTube channel called Because Stuff Breaks with Justin Peters, and that's how that channel started becoming big. Was I just started fixing things. Anytime something broke, I fixed it and put it on YouTube. Well, I fixed it while recording myself fixing it, and then put it on YouTube, and then people started watching it, and that's how that channel came about. And I'm glad it did because that's now my mission. I'm helping people fix things, and as you fix things and screw up, fix things and actually do it right, you build confidence. It feels really good. So basically, if you want to start, just change the oil in your car. Start changing the oil in your car. Stop taking it to oil change place and spending hundreds of dollars there having somebody else change your oil. Start doing it yourself, or go apply at a place that does it if you need a job, and start changing everybody's oil. And then just learn how to do something. Learn how to do something that's valuable to other people and to yourself. So basically, I work on my own cars now. Also, for building competence, you want to decide what you're going to do with your education. So you got to look at what your skills are, or what you want your skills to be, and then decide where to go from there. I went to a tech school, got an associate degree in electronic technology because I really loved electronics. I did very well in it. So if it's something you are really interested in, then pick that field and go to a tech school, Votech, and learn it. Get an education. That will build your confidence and competence, both. When you go there, and then you'll get the hands-on experience, hopefully at this whatever college you pick, but you'll at least get the brain knowledge, and then once you get out in the field, then you can get the hands-on experience, but hopefully you can go to a college that has both. And that's what I did. It had a lot of lab time and a lot of school time. So it was a balance, not a lot. It was a balance between the lab time and the school time, and it was great. Great. There you go. So go to college, at Votech College, I assume, find a trade that you want to be in, build your confidence and competence. Conscience, go to church, learn what's right and wrong per the Bible, see what God says, and read the Bible for yourself. Don't just listen to a pastor or listen to other people. Read it. Don't be sitting there just quoting from somebody else constantly. Just going, oh, I heard so-and-so say this. I heard so-and-so say that. Read it for yourself. See what God is telling you. And then, there you go. Then you can build your conscience based off the Bible. One thing I've done is I put together a playlist of... I was basically being challenged by my atheist friend, if you want to call him that. I don't know if he'd call me a friend. But anyway, at the time... when he decided to become an atheist, he went from basically being a Christian to an atheist. I thought to myself, well, I got this in the bag. I know exactly what the arguments are from atheists, and I can give him some solid arguments for Christianity, and he's going to rethink this and maybe come back. Well, that didn't happen. I definitely tried. So I put together, during this process of trying to argue against an atheist, I put together a playlist called Evidence for Christianity that I'll put a link to that in the description, and it goes through arguments, pretty much all the arguments you can think of against Christianity from atheists, and all the arguments from other religions like Islam, and also Mormon. It has arguments against Mormonism and and Jehovah's Witnesses. And yeah, check it out, please. Uh, it's part of my passion, just learning and learning about God. You should make it yours too if you want to be a man. I hope this helps. It doesn't cover everything. There's a lot more to being a man and being masculine than just having those three things: uh, confidence, competence, and a conscience. Guess you could throw courage in there, but we talked about that too. So, just some stuff to think about. And young men, do something that you're scared to do. Go into it knowing that you could fail, and do it and fail, and then learn. Do it, fail, learn. Do it, fail, learn. It or just be scared, do it, learn. Be scared, do it, learn. It doesn't have to end in failure. It just failure is a tool to learning. Um, Being afraid of something is a tool to learning too, because it, there are times to be afraid, but you gotta be able to evaluate yourself and see when you're being irrationally afraid versus legitimate. And there's definitely times to be legitimately afraid to do something. That's not being courageous when you jump into that situation. That's being stupid. So if you want to be courageous, you're going to be weighing your risks in doing it. So if you see a benefit in taking this risk, then take it. That's being courageous. If you're afraid to take the risk, but you see the benefits and you want those benefits and you take the risk, that's courage. So, yeah, courage, be afraid, but do it anyway. But if there's significant risk and there's a reason to be afraid and you shouldn't do it, then don't do it. So that's just being stupid. Anyway, that's pretty much it.